Before we get started, just a reminder that these videos are made for doll collectors or people buying dolls for other people. This is not a video for children. Thank you very much for listening. Hello, Internet! My name is Kelsey. Welcome back to my closet. Today, I have an unboxing of something that you may have seen in the background of the closet before. Which one, you ask? Well, I'll give you a hint. They're made by the same company that made me. Bingo! We're doing Rainbow High. Only this time, we'll be looking at Ruby Anderson. Rainbow High is a new doll line that came out in late July or early August, depending on where you live. There are 6 main dolls in the line, each representing a color of the basic rainbow, from red to purple. There's also a 7th doll in a special gift set that comes with hairstyling and coloring tools. Each doll comes dressed in an outfit and comes with an extra outfit and pair of shoes. These dolls are available at Walmart, at Target, and on Amazon for $26.99 each. I already have the purple doll, Violet Willow, but since I unboxed her before I started making videos, I decided it would be fun to unbox my next Rainbow High purchase with you guys. Everyone and their mother has talked about Rainbow High at this point, but I figured I might as well add my voice into the fray since I haven't gotten a chance to discuss them yet. I was actually going to do a separate video about Violet and start like a kind of already unboxed doll review series, but I had been planning on getting Ruby anyway, and I had to go to Target today for some other stuff and happened to get a $5 gift card with some of the things that I purchased, so I said, $5 off. What could I put that towards? And voila, here she is. So I figured since she's already in the box, I can do a full unboxing and review. So since a lot of other people have already gone over what the Rainbow High box looks like and the story on the back, I'm not gonna bother reading it. I'm sure everyone has heard it over and over and over again. Basically, the idea is if you have special fashion talent and your hair happens to be like a rainbow color, then you can go to this fancy school. It's like Hogwarts for fashion. Now, obviously, what attracted me to Rainbow High in the first place when they first came out was their articulation, the fact that they came with extra clothes, and the inset eyes and rooted eyelashes, which I can't wait to take a closer look at here. But I have heard a lot in different videos. There have been issues with Rainbow High, with quality control. There have been issues because of their lack of diversity in skin tone. So if you want my personal opinion on it all, well, first of all, no one seems to know exactly how to properly open this box. Anyway, to finish what I was saying, if you want my opinion on that stuff, I think as far as quality, I looked at 2 different Rubies in the Target that I was at, and one of them I strayed away from because there was a hair, I know it was just probably a box thing, but there was one of her hairs like in front of her face. So she wasn't boxed properly already, so I was like, she might have some problems. But the rest of them, for the most part, looked pretty good. There was one Poppy that had like a weird spot on her like cheek here, and I looked at the other Poppy to make sure that it wasn't like a beauty mark or something, but yeah, it was like a darkened spot on her face. It could happen with any dolls, really, so, I made sure that I picked one that looked pretty good, since, all you can do really when you're at the store is look through the plastic. Violet I actually ordered on Amazon, so I didn't even get to pick her out myself, but she came out looking pretty fine, so her hair doesn't even feel super, super crunchy. Violet's hair was actually super, super crunchy, and I found that very surprising because she has straight hair. Usually product is more used on dolls with curls, like Ruby has these, she's got more like a big wave, but I would have expected more product. There is some. It's just not like rock solid. As far as the diversity issue, I hope that with time, MGA will realize that they could put a few different skin tones in. I mean, they already do have Sunny and Skylar who have darker complexions, but it's true that the rest of the gang has very similar skin tones. So, and that includes the 7th doll with the hair play set and the other fashion set doll that they haven't released yet. I'm assuming that's going to be like a holiday item. It's one doll with like 5 or 6 different outfits and like 4 pairs of shoes and wigs and stuff, and a little wardrobe closet thing. Now how am I gonna get these boxes out? Oh, that was an ugly sound. So yeah, all of those dolls all have the same skin tone, but I heard that there's already a wave 2 being announced, and there's a few preview pictures. So far it's just been mostly like hair and fashion, like very small snippets of a whole picture. So it's possible some of those dolls have darker skin. Hopefully they do, and that will sort out that issue. I'm gonna talk about them more so without those issues clouding my judgment, because I want to judge them as just a doll, because when I first saw them, I didn't even know there were issues. I just was like, wow, these rock. I am gonna cut her free, and then we'll take a closer look. Okay, so I've got Ruby out of the box, and can I just say, she is so cool. She just reminds me of a really cool skater chick. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just like that tomboy. I mean, I know I say usually I like frilly girly dolls, but something about Ruby spoke to me. I think it's the red pants with the gold, because when I was younger, really wanted a pair of red pants. Not necessarily with the gold, and it's for kind of a ridiculous reason, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. I am a major, major fan of Sailor Moon, and my absolute favorite character is Seiya. And I wanted to dress like him for a while when I was in my later years of middle school. So, so I wanted red pants, and I looked all over for red pants, and I had some, I think, for a while, but I don't have them anymore for sure. It was either that or, yeah, no, I definitely had red pants. It was a long time ago. If I still had them, I probably couldn't fit into them anymore. So, I guess maybe that's it. Maybe her red tomboyish thing is bringing back my Seiya vibes. Not that Seiya had long red hair, he had long black hair, but we could discuss Sailor Moon for hours. I'm not even gonna get into it right now. But yeah, she is really cool. Let's talk a little bit about her articulation. So we've got the head turning. Their heads don't really move much besides that. They have articulation at the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, the hip, and there's also an upper thigh thing here, although it's hard to twist it on Ruby because of her pants, so I can't get a good grip. I'm gonna bring Violet over here. So you see that seam right there? You can turn their legs at the upper thigh. But then we've got the knee and nothing at the ankle. So that was one of the things, like I said, that attracted me to Rainbow High in the first place. Now that we've looked at that, I'm just gonna plop her in her stand to make it easier to observe her. Ta-da! And as I said before, her hair is not super crunchy and hard. I mean, you can hear there's a little crunch, but it'll be very easy to get rid of that. And then, of course, she's got those beautiful inset eyes and rooted eyelashes. Look at these glamour shots I'm getting. She's got some glitter eyeshadow too. And also there's like a shiny finish to her face and all of the Rainbow High faces. But it's a little difficult to see in here. I should invest in some lights. Can you tell that I have no camera skills? So that was another big thing that I liked immediately, was the Inset Eyes, because as I said before in other videos, I love the Inset Eyes now more than I did back in the day. I like their heads. They're not too realistic, but they're also not too cartoony. It's a nice balance between the two. So they have some cuteness, but their bodies are also kind of real in a way. Like if you took their heads off and put a more realistic head on them, they probably would look like a pretty realistic doll. I've used the word realistic a million times. I'm not gonna say it anymore. She also came besides the stand with a comb that is made of the same plastic, which has some glitter in it. Come on, show me that glitter. Yeah, now you can kind of see it. And hangers, I didn't take them out yet. A regular hanger, just for like a shirt, and a pants hanger that has actual little clips. That's just going the extra mile there. And then of course, her extra clothes. That is like an amazing part of this line of dolls, is that they come right away with a totally separate outfit, not just like one extra jacket or something to put over it. This is 3 pieces right here, and then another pair of shoes. And she's already got 4 pieces of clothes here, because this bra looking thing is separate from the shirt. This is separate from the pants. And she's got a hat. I bet she has hat hair though. The hat is attached with a little peg, woo, in the top of her head, which goes in right there. That's a big hole, oh my god. This is a nice solid hat too. It's totally plastic, but it's got that little detail on the front, like the patch like a regular baseball cap would have, and flames. Let's see if I can aim the peg back in. Oh, that wasn't so hard. Oh, now I messed up her hair again. I mean, these dolls come right away with all these clothes and extra shoes, and it's just, and it's not even like crappy clothes. I mean, everything is made of different material. Like this is like a pleather, this is like real t-shirt material, this is more of a soft fabric, the jeans, kind of like a jegging material, and the gold on them isn't just print, it's like paint. So everything is like real clothes. And it just brings me back to the days of Bratz, where you had a Bratz doll and they always came with extra clothes and shoes. That was just the standard. There was none of this plastic shirt and just a little elastic skirt thing like Barbie does. I mean, look, I know Barbie has been in the game for a million years, and back in the day, she used to do some good stuff. But nowadays, I'm not into Barbie at all. I have old Barbies that I love, and if I was going to look for some older Barbies to collect, those would probably be good. But the new Barbies, no. I know I'm like destroying these boxes that the clothes and the shoes were in, and people are keeping them for the most part to display this stuff, but I don't have room for all that. I just want them out of the box so I can get rid of them. Her shoes are just wild. She needs a motorcycle. She absolutely needs a motorcycle. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm not really into the Barbies that they have right now. The only kind of Barbie that I would possibly ever get would be like a made-to-move one and do a head swap. I don't know if I'll ever actually do that because I kind of like my doll Sona right now as she is, even if she doesn't have moving joints and stuff. But yeah, the fact that these dolls have all these clothes, they come out of the box looking fab, they have articulation, they have inset eyes, rooted eyelashes. I mean, they're just to me, the whole package. So obviously, Ruby is wearing, like I said, this bra thing. She's got the t-shirt, the wraparound flannel, and then the jeans. Her second outfit is a tube top, I guess. It doesn't have straps, just kind of velcros in the back. There's a couple of threads here on the velcro, but that is easily trimmed away. Then I love this jacket. I mean, I love this jacket. I love that it's like real windbreaker material. It just looks so sporty and cool. Like, well, not a varsity jacket, obviously, but it's something that she was given probably by her coach for when they go practice out in the rain or something. It's just, I don't know. I'm making up this whole backstory for her. There is actually going to be an animated series on YouTube about the Rainbow High girls, so I don't know what Ruby will be doing in that series, if she's going to be the sporty one. Wait a minute. Her box doesn't say anything about her personality. It only says the generic Rainbow High stuff. So, and then she's got this skirt. It's kind of made of the same material as the bra thing that she's wearing right now. Kind of matches that. You could probably just wear the skirt and the bra as its own outfit. And that's the other awesome thing about all these clothes, is that since they all match in the color scheme, you can take off pieces and add other pieces and make a totally new outfit. That's the other reason I'm really excited about that special playset that hasn't come out yet with the extra clothes, because those also have each color of the rainbow in them, so it's extra color to add into all the other girls' fashion lineups. Or you could just put a totally different color on Ruby. Maybe I should put Violet's clothes on Ruby and see how that looks. Probably a little clashy, but we could give it a try just for fun. What do you think, Ruby? Well, she's not thrilled with the idea. So, she almost did the wave there. So yeah, I really love these Rainbow High dolls. I think they're probably one of my new favorite lines of dolls. And I'm really excited to see what they do with Wave 2, because I know that they are coming out with at least 4 new dolls for Wave 2. I hope that they do correct some of the mistakes that they've had so far, because I'm sure they are listening. That's the other thing I almost forgot to mention. So Rainbow High kind of comes off of the Poopsie Rainbow Surprise giant doll. And if you know what those look like, you can kind of see that look in them because of the big heads and the big eyes. But the Poopsie dolls, first of all, were huge. They cost a lot. They had that slime element, which was more for the kids, and they didn't have as much articulation. So I remember seeing them in somebody else's video and being like, oh, those are really cute, but I don't want to spend that kind of money, and they're not totally what I go for in a doll. And then lo and behold, Rainbow High comes out, and it's like a smaller version and a more mature version of those dolls. So I think that MGA was obviously paying attention and seeing people's reaction to the Poopsie dolls and was like, oh, maybe we could do these dolls a little smaller and with clothes and with articulation and blah, blah, blah. I think MGA will listen. If they could listen to that and make a whole new doll line out of that, they will listen to the other stuff. They haven't disappointed me yet. And even though, and I know I'm gonna get hate for saying this, even though I am not a humongous fan of LOL, now you see I have Roller Chick back there in the corner, but she is the first and only LOL doll that I have. Even though I'm not a huge fan of LOL, I can appreciate what they do. I like Nana Surprise because they're a different, unique take. And now we have Rainbow High, which is also another unique take. Oh, and Secret Crush that just came out. And I have a small video about that. They're not like a fashion doll, obviously, but they're still cute. MGA has so many different products going on right now, and they just keep doing really great things with all kinds of different things. They're like the Renaissance company. I'm really happy with them. I'm really happy with Rainbow High, and I'm certain that good things are going to come from them in the future. Now, it's time for a clothes swap. So, these two couldn't be more opposite in their styles. But the swap doesn't actually look too bad, especially on Ruby. It gives me now Ariel vibes, like, you know, Little Mermaid. She didn't have a purple dress, but she had purple, like, seashells on her chest, right? Violet, I don't know. I'm not really feeling it for Violet. And I know they're probably not really feeling it either. Yeah, can we, like, totally switch back now? Please, I feel like a harlot. Sure thing, girls, but before we do that, I'd like to just thank everybody for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please leave a like or a comment, share it with your friends, maybe subscribe to the channel, and see more videos in the future. I don't know if I'm gonna get any more of the Rainbow High dolls for now. I might wait for Avery Styles to come out, or maybe see what's in the second wave. But I'm sorry if I was a little bit rambly in this video and excitable, but I'm just so thrilled with these dolls. Definitely a #1 favorite now. And until next time, don't steal your friends' clothes because you might not like how they look on you. Bye!